Kalila Channel, your direct connection to American cinema. Fresh news, without exception. Subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Netflix viewers see its top 3 titles overtaken by the prehistoric family sequel, The Croods: A New Age. A $215 million crowd pleaser that has surged in streaming rankings this week, reshaping the platform's most watched list. The film's blend of humor and adventure resonating with families and highlighting the power of big-budget sequels in the streaming era. Virgin River's star, Alexander Breckenridge's new Christmas rom-com, My Secret Santa, has risen to become the most-watched movie on Netflix in the United States, delighting holiday audiences with its festive romance and earning a prominent spot in the platform's December viewing charts. Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell's overlooked musical Spirited is climbing back into Apple TV's top 10 as the holiday season gains momentum, drawing viewers to its quirky comedy and catchy songs. Proving the film's enduring appeal despite its modest initial reception, Paddington director Paul King has turned his attention to a new project at Sony, helming a live-action film based on the popular Labubu toy phenomenon. Signaling his next creative venture beyond the beloved Bear franchise and expanding his repertoire in family entertainment, Alan Cumming will take the stage to host the 2026 BAFTA Film Awards, succeeding David Tennant after 2 years. Bringing his charismatic presence and Olivier-winning experience to the British ceremony that celebrates the year's most outstanding cinematic achievements. Danish filmmakers Tobias Lindholm and Frederik have teamed up to co-write the underworld crime drama Torpedo, with Hviid set to direct. Promising a gritty thriller that explores the consequences of a teenage drug deal gone wrong and adding a new entry to their acclaimed filmographies. Graham Phillips and Elias Kakavas under the direction of Tiffany Paulson, marking Alloy Entertainment's first venture from a multi-year first-look film deal, and promising a whimsical seasonal story for streaming viewers. YouTube has terminated 2 prominent channels, Screen Culture and KH Studio, that used artificial intelligence to produce fake movie trailers, removing over 2 million subscribers and billions of views. And replacing the content with a notice that the pages have been taken down for policy violations, Standard General co-founder Soo Kim has entered talks to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery's cable television assets. Following outreach from at least one shareholder interested in purchasing some or all of the network portfolio, signaling potential shifts in the media landscape. The UK Information Commissioner's Office has launched an investigation into a major data breach that exposed personal and bank details of thousands of film and television workers. After a cyber attack on the Baekdu Union's parent organization compromised sensitive member information, Netflix co-CEOs Greg Peters and Ted Sarandos visited the Warner Bros. Discovery studio lot, guided by CEO David Zaslav. Exploring potential collaborations and assessing the facilities, a move that underscores the streaming giant's ongoing interest in expanding its production partnerships. Analysts note that the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has handed the Oscar broadcast to YouTube, a development that could reshape the awards show's reach and engagement. Offering a streaming-first experience that taps into a global digital audience, the Frankenstein exhibition, Crafting a Tale Eternal, is moving from London to Los Angeles for a week-long showcase at NIA Studios West in early January. Arriving just in time for Oscar nomination voting and highlighting Guillermo del Toro's celebrated cinematic masterpiece, Alan Cumming will preside over the 2026 BAFTA Film Awards at London's Royal Festival Hall on February 22nd. Bringing his award-winning theatrical flair to the ceremony after previously hosting the British Academy's Television Awards, the ongoing Warner Bros. Corporate conflict continues to reverberate through Hollywood. With Netflix pursuing an aggressive acquisition spree of scripts and novels, as industry players assess the shifting balance of power and anticipate the long-term implications for content creation, Paul King, fresh from directing the film Wonka, has been tapped to helm Sony Pictures and Pop Mart's live-action Labubu movie, joining Department M and Wingson Shi as producers, and bringing his whimsical storytelling style to the adaptation of the 10-year-old picture book-inspired toy brand. Mubi is restructuring its leadership team, with longtime Chief Content Officer Jason Ropel moving into a strategic advisory role alongside founder F.K. Carell, while around a dozen staff members depart as the indie distributor refines its content strategy for the coming year. Dec.18 screenplay adaptation of Henrik Ibsen's Hedda Gabler, titled Hedda Resurgence, the classic in 1950s. London, with Tessa Thompson starring, and has been featured in Deadline's read the screenplay series. Highlighting its bold reinterpretation of the iconic tragic heroine, the Tribeca Festival is expanding its program for its 25th anniversary next June to include a dedicated strand for social media creators, featuring TikTok, Instagram and YouTube personalities alongside traditional films, positioning the event at the forefront of digital storytelling. Ryan Coogler's script for Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan, has emerged as a major contender in the awards circuit, earning 17 Critics' Choice nominations including Best Picture. Subscribe and stay connected to the latest news